2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time to hand out the trophy here at the Not Championship. Hello everyone, thrilled to have your company this week. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy following the action out on the course. We're thrilled to kick off this week's coverage on 2K Sports. Can't wait to see how this event plays out. Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the first hole. And let's see what he can do here today. Time for the second shot into the first. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one.
So close. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
He's got this for his par.
A little bit overzealous there. Well, that's not the most positive of starts. Getting underway over par.
Starting off with a bogey at first, not tragic. You got a lot of holes to make it up. Let's see how they deal with it going forward.
Teeing off on the par 4 second now. That's a big drive. Well, Rich, we're at the Not Championship, and this is the week before the start of the FedEx Cup playoffs. There may be some nerves this week for some players who need to grind out some more FedEx Cup points to qualify for those all-important finals.
Well, those players not finishing in the top 70, Luke, will not advance to the FedEx Cup playoffs. Even though they might finish in the top 125, 70, that's the cutoff number. That's what they're aiming for.
Nicely done. And this putt coming up for his par. Currently at +1 for the tournament.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Oh, exciting times on the tee of a par 5. Oh, that is crushed. Time for the second shot into the third. Setting up for his third shot. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. And he's moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here at the 4th.
Nice birdie back there. On to the next.
Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing. Setting up in the first cut. That got a little out of control, I think.
Can't fault him there. This rough is nasty. No fault in missing the green.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? This is a par putt. And as we check the standings, our leader has a one-stroke advantage. Hole 5 is a par 3.
Yeah, this is gonna airmail the flag.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Setting up now, this one from a fairway out. And he's down there. You got a read?
A huge right to left swinger.
That's a shame. Got a little bit too much of that one. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
Bit too heavy-handed there. And this one is for bogey. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Oh, this is a player after my own heart. Going with the driver here. That's not the one he wanted. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. And that one has failed to escape the rough, so he's got more work to do here. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Ooh, that almost went down. And he needs this to save par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And he'll drop to 3 over for the event.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine. That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. And he's safely on the green. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
Well, that's a mistake. Tough to leave that short. Currently at +3 for the event. The 8th hole is a par 3. Going with the 9-iron, I think. This would be a great up and down. If he makes this, he'll save his par. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. Hole number 9 is a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
That is absolutely spot on.
Wow, what a shot off the tee. That set up a putt for eagle.
Not backing down one iota there, Luke. Love the aggressive play.
It's just about 3 feet away.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. Birdies are good. Harness them. Block the bogeys. They're bad. That makes its way to the first cut.
Oh, it just barely snuck into the first cut.
This now, his 3rd shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? An opportunity to make a par here. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. On the tee of the par 3 11th. Going with the 5-iron here. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is outside range for him, 26 feet.
Well, this one looks like it's going to break a long way. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we? Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed.
Oh, this needs to hold on to the fairway. Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
And he's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going right to left here.
And holds it for birdie. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Sitting at 1 over. Bit offline, that one. You're now into the lap of the golfing gods. And this from the greenside rough. Oh, that one almost went in the cup. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400 plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
This for back-to-back birdies.
And that will take him now to even par.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The 14th is a par 4. Oh, that's a tough break.
It looks so good for so long, but now it's first cut.
Oh, right by the hole. and a par putt awaits him. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
The only movement in this putt is by the hole, and it's to the right.
Trailing by 4 strokes. Welcome to the par 4 15th hole. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Wow, that was just striped. That one's got into some heavy grass, I think. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, I thought that one was going in. A 7-footer right here.
This for par.
Yeah, I think he pulled that one. Pretty obvious, actually. And the putt drops now 1 over, heading down the stretch. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Going with less club.
He's setting up for his second shot. 5 shots off the lead. Whew. Well, that one had eyes for the hole right off the club. Sitting at 1 over for the event. A long par 4 this hole. Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. Time for the second shot at the 17th. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
Wants to use that slope from the right to his advantage. And this one is for his par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Here we are on the last, and it's a par 5. Sit down. Sit. That one just missing the fairway, but not a bad outcome. And look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a bold play. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
And finishing off the day with an eagle. It's a fantastic way to end a day's work. Well, Rich, it's now official. This player is heading to the FedEx Cup playoffs.
Job well done. What a year it's been. They've played solid all year long. They must be looking forward to next week's FedEx St. Jude Championship.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.